Hey guys, welcome back to All Up in the Business. Today we will be talking about what to do when things aren't working out in your business.
So my name is Kimon, and
I'm Joelle with Slay All Day Nails.
And we just want to let you know when a teen starts a business, everyone in the family's all up in the business. So talking about business, I'm in business working for myself, and Joelle has her own business, as she mentioned. Name again?
Slay All Day Nails.
And show them some of your nails, right?
Yes, sir.
And we thought today we would give you like a honest look at sometimes what happens in business, because I think when we think about starting business, we think sales are rolling in, we think people are buying, think everything is going great. But is that the truth?
No, it's not the truth.
Right. So in fact, there's some times when no sales are coming, things aren't moving like you wanted to, and you have to figure out.
You just lose hope at this point. You're like,
right,
I want to quit right now.
Right. And for any teen or child who starts a business, or adult, you have to know that this is part of the reality. So what do you do during those times? So let's kind of talk a little bit, Joelle, about some of the realities that we faced with business. All right, so we might have talked about this before, but Joelle, kind of tell us how long it was even to get your first sale.
I think it took about 1 to 2 weeks, but like I expected it to be faster because I already reached out to these people, but you know.
Yeah, and you know, one of the interesting things about business is people will say, I got you. People will say things like, yep, I'm supporting. But everyone who says they're going to support, and everyone who says they believe, and everyone who says I'm going to buy, they don't buy, right?
They don't. If you have to understand this when you get in business, a lot of people will say they buy, but they forget. They forget, you know. They just say it to be supportive and make you feel better in that moment, but they don't actually buy, so don't depend on that.
Right. So, first of all, how do you handle the disappointment? How did you handle those first disappointments of people not buying during those first 2 weeks? Did you feel like giving up?
Yes, I did. I felt like, okay, maybe this is not how I imagined it to be, you know. I thought it was going to be, you know, sales booming, me painting the nails and me getting money, but that's not how it works. You know, you have to work harder, you have to ask more and reach out more than you would expect. You would think it'd just be like, oh, that, and then I get sales, you know. Yeah. It's not that easy, but the most important thing is never to lose hope, because like you have to realize that it does get better. Like your sales do come in at some point, you know?
Yeah. And even as we talk now, so there was a point, no sales at the beginning, then sales started to come in.
Yes.
We did that event, and then sales were coming in. And then what happens?
They drop, they stop.
All right, so what do you do? Like, so you think, okay, start slow, you go up, and then there comes a time where it even slows down. Like, talk about like your expectations and how do you manage? Because you expected it to keep on growing, right?
And my dad, especially, he helped a lot. He kept on asking me, did you get any sales? And every single time I had to say, no. It's like, can you please stop asking me? I will tell you when I get a sale.
Sorry, I was trying to, like, you know, I wanted to rejoice with her, and this is like, I'm glad you brought it up. As parents, you have to also manage your own self, because you can sometimes get so invested that you are like eager, like, let's go, and you know, you have to be even keel, which is, oh, okay, great, but don't get too disappointed. And don't, as she said, don't be on her like, did you get a sale? Did you get a sale? Did you get a sale? Right?
Yes. Okay.
Lesson learned. I'm glad we're doing this episode right now, because I did not know that's how she felt about that. So, so you said things have slowed down. So do you slow down your work during the times when sales slow down?
No. And yes, at the same time, because I wasn't still painting nails and stuff like that often. I was doing them for like to upload and make my new designs, but not really as an order. So what I did, because I wanted to increase my sales and I didn't want to give up, I reached out to different people, right? So I saw this person, she was doing a small business promo video. I reached out to her, she didn't answer. So it was kind of like, I reached out to like a lot of different people, and some of them didn't answer, and it was just like, okay, nobody's gonna answer me, because maybe it's because I have a little following or whatever, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I need people to like respond and stuff like that. So finally, you know, I kept on trying, he kept on encouraging me, and two two
influencers.
Two influencers responded. So now I am making PR packages that I can send to them and hopefully increase my sales as well.
Which is a very good lesson. So Joelle says, in the times when business or sales slow down, it is probably the temptation to slow down everything in your business. Mm-hmm. Her point is slow down making the things that you sell. So if you're selling cookies, cupcakes, if you're selling a product, you don't keep making products because you're gonna have them on your hands, and that's wasting money. But you increase your what we call marketing work. You increase your reaching out, and I want to also give Joelle credit. Not only do you increase some of that, spend time on that, but you might even try a different strategy, right?
Yes.
So before, some of your strategies were like reaching out to people, posting it on your own social media. Mm-hmm. And so what is you said you switched it up and you reached out to influencers.
Who can boost by reaching their following that they have.
Right.
Because it may not be reaching my following, but it can reach their following.
Right. So your following may not be buying just yet.
Yes.
But maybe when you open it up to new people, they'll buy.
Yes.
Now, you said something about that lady in one of the influencers. You said you reached out to her at first and she didn't respond.
No response. I felt so bad though.
Really?
I felt like I was bugging these people. I felt like I was just like, answer me, like one of those annoying people. But I was trying not to overdo it. I didn't overdo it. Maybe, okay, let me be real. This was my, I think, 4th time DMing her the same exact thing. And then one day she saw it and she was like, oh, I would love to review this. And then I asked her for the location. No response.
And then what'd you do?
So one time.
Go ahead, tell the story.
It was at night, I wasn't really supposed to be on my phone or whatever, but I saw that she was active on Instagram, so I DM'd her. I was like, hi, I was just wondering if there's a location I can ship these nail sets to you. And then she responded, so now I have their location. I may have gotten in trouble or whatever, but
you almost lost your phone privileges. Really. Almost. So here's what's really important. Again, we want to go back to business slows down. You slow down on producing stuff, but you don't slow down on marketing, trying to get the word out. Yeah. And what you do is you spend more time on that, but you also might switch it up. Try something new. Do a new approach. And persistence is the key. Like Joelle, give you credit. She was very persistent, because I don't know if I'm as persistent when I get a no. I may get 2 no's and be like, okay, that's it. But 4 times?
Yes.
Wow, that's good. And for any teen, anyone looking to start a business, please make sure you understand, do more, do new things, be persistent.
Yes. And also something else that you could do while you're not getting sales is like, one thing I did was I wrote down my goals for the year or for the month or something like that. So you have something to aim to. Maybe if you already have your goals but you can make a new strategy or make a new goal plan or something like that to look at and be like, okay, I'm gonna reach for that. You know what I mean?
Right. So you make new goals and new strategies.
Yes.
So give our viewers a peek into like a goal that you might have set for yourself for the month of like October or something, or November.
The month for September, my goal is to get 15 to 20 sales.
Okay. And
my goal for the year is to get 120 followers on Instagram, 110 followers on AllUpInTheBusiness, and 100 people on my email list.
Good. So.
And those may be big goals, but you can't set, oh, I want to get 2 sales this month. And like, you have to set big goals so you can reach for big things.
Right. And then you have a strategy to reach those goals, yes. Right? So what are some of your strategies to reach your goal of more Instagram followers?
I wanted to do, my thing is PR packages that I'm working on. That's my strategy for right now. PR packages, seeing if other people, when they reach out to their people, if it will give me more. And if not, I'm going to have to find another strategy. We're moving on to plan E, B, C, Z, all of them.
I love that. And you can help by going to, it's going to be at the bottom, right?
Slay All Day Nails
with 2 S's, and follow on Instagram.
And Facebook.
And you can subscribe to this video if you're watching it so that we can grow our subscribers.
And we can reach our goal of 100 by the end of December.
Absolutely. But I love the fact that you have goals, and you said big goals. And if you're doing your own business, teen or adult, have goals. So yes, you want to grow your business, but measure that and measure it for a long period, mid period, short period, and then what's our strategy to get there.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right. So, as we always like to end our show, we do our top 3
with
Dad
and me.
And so, real quickly, we're gonna just name them. We're not gonna have time to describe it, because if I took a time to describe it, we'd be here all day. So, what's our top 3 favorite foods? Starting with number 3, going up to 1. Joelle, hit it. Give him a number 3, and I'll give mine. You give yours, mine.
Okay, so the thing is, I'm gonna be really quick. I don't really like pizza like that, but I never get tired of pizza. So I'm gonna put pizza at my number 3. Pizza.
Okay, so my number 3, and all of my stuff is like stuff I grew up eating. So it is like stewed chicken. That's my number 3, and you got to put it over rice and peas. Yes. All right, that's my number 3.
Yes, with that cabbage and that macaroni on the side.
Yeah, macaroni. Go ahead, Joelle. What's your number 2? What's your number 2?
My number 2 has to be tacos. I love tacos.
Yeah, she does. She loves tacos. Mm-hmm. All right, so my number 2, that's interesting, right? So my number 2, kind of departing from what I just talked about, is really like Italian food. So you'll go with my like my fettuccine alfredos and those kind of things. I really like those.
Like pastas.
Yeah, pastas and stuff. Those are my like number 2s. So that's number 2.
My number one is wings. Wings, like buffalo, lemon pepper, like it's so good. Like, ooh.
All right, here it is. We're gonna shut it down. Number 1, roti. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. It's our favorite, famous food. You got to try it. I can't even describe it.
It is really
just
good.
Gotta try it.
It is really good. He around that one.
Yeah. All right. Remember now, we want you to subscribe and
hit the notification bell.
Share this episode with someone who might be starting a business, thinking about starting a business as a teen or a child, parent of one.
And comment your video ideas that you guys would like to see down below.
Right. And remember, when a teen starts a business,
everyone is all up in the business. Bye.